Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Ravens walk away with a 6-point victory. The Broncos lost this one, but will stay at number 3 in the AFC West. Adam Archuleta stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Steve Hyden had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Browns beat the Dolphins. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets pick up win number 7. In the Queen City, Cincinnati, we had the Bengals get sent away with a 7-point loss. Chargers, Colts. Peyton Manning calling signals at his own 40-yard line, rolls, then fires a slant. Look at him go! He could go all the way. 60-yard score. The Colts go on to win this by the final score of 24-17. Down in Alltel Stadium, we had the Jaguars end up on the right side of an 11-point game. The Lions lost at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Titans. The Vikings defense pummeled their way to 5 sacks in their win at the HHH Metrodome. The Seahawks won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the NFC West. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Tanui Finoti sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Will Allen is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season.
Falcons, Saints. Peerless Price is so dangerous inside the red zone. And call signals at the 5, and there it is, a quick post, a slant touchdown. The Falcons win this one by the final score of 30-13. Tony Parrish played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Johnny Morant had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Raiders beat the Chiefs. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Panthers pick up win number 7. And last but not least, we had the Redskins come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Well, you're absolutely right. And with the college bowl season upon us, a lot of guys view their upcoming bowl game as more or less an open audition for NFL scouts everywhere. Johnson is one guy I look at who's come a long way the past couple of years to be where he is now. 6 feet, 200, out of Maryland. And I really think that when you're an NFL scout and you're looking for guys that have got the potential to be a franchise back at the next level, this is the kind of guy you look for. I really like him. Watkins is another guy that I think has a great future at the next level. There aren't too many teams that look for a fullback in the early stages of the draft, but his abilities have really impressed me, so someone might feasibly make a run at him. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
Yes, indeed, just 1 week to go and the playoff picture's starting to take shape. But still some areas that'll need to be cleared up next weekend. We'll start with a look at the AFC playoff picture. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So that's how things shape up. Still plenty of intriguing matchups upcoming as we get closer and closer to January. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
And that'll do it here for Pivotal Week 16. As always, plenty of surprises to go around and plenty of intrigue still to come. My primetime players each took his team to the next level, and each is going to take home a game ball. Great work, fellas. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.